Welcome back to NC Bassing. I'm Lennon Moore. Today I'm putting in at Pinnacle. It's another practice day, a tournament over a month. I'm gonna do the monthly. Next week I'll be starting on monthly, so I'm gonna have to try different ramps. Fishing from Pinnacle, I know I won't be able to fish here tournament day. There's gonna be tournaments going on that day. Boat traffic's crazy on the Saturday. But really today I'm just trying to catch some fish on different ways. I know they'll bite the whopper plopper. I probably shouldn't have showed that because that's my plan probably for October. Probably should have kept that a secret. Seem to catch bigger fish on whopper plopper, but I'm gonna see if I can catch them on different moving baits. I mean, if I have to bottom fish, I'm gonna throw a jig some too. Mainly just trying to figure out different techniques to catch these fish. Let's see how it goes. Oh God, no, he ain't. Is he big? Might actually be a big one. Got caught on my shoe. That might be a big fish. Might be a catfish. It's weird. Oh, nice one. Well, I guess I got to throw a fluke, guys. It's been an hour and a half without a bite. I can't get a bite. Pulled out the fluke. It's a largemouth. So many largemouth lately. Oh, he threw my fluke. I had a weight in there. And the spring lock. Barely had him hooked. Look at that, guys. Just barely had him. Well, there's a new technique I'm going to throw today. It's slick calm. I mean, the hurricane's coming. Prefrontal, I hope the fish will be chewing. That's a nice one there, though. Good size largemouth. It's probably close to 17. I'd say 17 inches. All this shad. I mean, this is the school of shad I've been chasing. There's a small school of tiny ones. Those are decent sized threadfin. Nothing's busting them though. That largemouth was sitting up under there waiting for a fish. It kind of surprised me. I just threw up under there. One of the first casts with a fluke. Guess I gotta throw a fluke today. Right where I knew he'd be. I think he's tiny, but who knows? Yeah, he's got to be small. On the jerkbait I found in the lake. Still haven't seen him. Got to be little. A largemouth. What is up with all these largemouth? Lake is full of largemouth now. Seems like offshore. Up close, I mean, I'm catching on jerkbaits deeper. Really dark colored one. I hope he's an F1. On the jerkbait I found in the lake. I like the weathered looking colors. I mean, it used to be a sexy shad. Now it's just like a matte, translucent color. It's just faded. I like that color though. It's like a beat up shad. I get a bit. Another largie. What in the world is going on here, guys? Hope my life jacket's not getting in the way of the video. Still learning this GoPro. Another on the fluke. Nothing but largemouth today. This is weird. Last couple of weeks been a lot of largemouth. Now some days when the largemouth are biting, they're really biting. It's weird like that. They will shut down quicker than spots. Spots never really shut down. That might be hard to catch some days. It's a little chunk. On the fluke, I missed one on that. I started going up the lake and then I wasn't getting bites. So I come back the same spot. There's still a whole ball of shad over there. You gotta find bait to find the fish. And I barely caught that big one with that little hook. I went to an oversized 5/0 EWG with the fluke just to make it sink a little more. That first fish I had a Nico weight inside of the fluke. That small hook gives a lot of action, but it's easy to miss fish and lose fish. I miss fish with the big hook, but when you hook them, you got them. And you'll hook big fish better. That was on the fall again. Well guys, midday update. It's 10:30. It's been a slow day. I'm gonna show you some catches from last week. I was having a lot of GoPro issues. That's why I got the Hero 9 now, upgraded on GoPros. Went from a 3 I've had since 2015 to a 9. This is a big upgrade. I was having a lot of issues last week, so I tried to use my phone. Video turned out terrible. The phone kept trying to focus and stuff, but here's the catches from last week. Caught 3 good ones. All spots down here, no largemouth like I was catching another day, yesterday. That is a long skinny fish, 18 1/4, almost 18 1/2. But it's probably only 2 pounds. Be good in a kayak tournament. 17 1/4 inches and 239. Not bad. Golly. Not that big. Oh, it's fun. It's been a minute since I got a bite, so I'll definitely take it. Whew. Don't want to bath today. He's so good. Oh, yes. That's right where I lost that giant spot a couple weeks ago. 17 inches and 227. Definitely take it. Hopefully the bite will pick up. The mid-morning bite has been slow lately. About 12 o'clock the bite seems to pick up, so I'm hoping the bite really picks up. I've only caught 3 fish, not a single spot yet, which is really surprising. Hopefully they start biting. Let's see how it goes. Got a fish and I'm hung on something. Big one, big spot. Long spot, I should say. Golly. That is a type of fish I'm looking for next week. He swallowed it. I thought I was hung on something, that pole right there, and he must have been sitting right up against it. Look how sharp that fish is. If you guys can see it, how sharp that fish's teeth are. I mean, it has been slow, but there is shad all under this marina. If you guys can see how sharp. That is a fish eating, shad and herring eating, alewives, whatever. He's definitely probably a night tournament retread. He's been in the live well. His fins are beat up. He's skinny. He's probably getting tired of weight in. 19 3/4. Man, that'd be awesome to catch that next week. That fish surprised me too. Golly. That's got to be a giant. I don't have my net ready. He's about to go nuts. It's not even that big. I thought it was a monster. It's not big at all. He smashed it. I would have thought that was a 5-pound spot the way he bit it. Finally something on top though, and he really wanted it. That one I just missed had to be a large one. I just slurped it down, but he felt big, but who knows. They're always bigger when you lose them. That one's healthy. He's only a 16-incher, but still a nice one. If I'd been on the buzzbait, I'd have probably missed him. That's why. There's a time and place for a buzzbait and a whopper plopper. Open water, I like to throw whopper plopper. I mean, especially with spots. You got a way better chance of hooking them. But you hook them on the buzzbait, they're coming in the boat 90% of the time. I mean, you lose a lot of fish on a whopper plopper. Triple hooks hook more, but lose more. And a buzzbait, you can skip up in under docks and in the shade, reel it over laydowns. There's always a place, time and place for any bait. I mean, they both get bit, that's for sure. But on Norman, I really like a whopper plopper. You guys missed this. The battery died. I had to put a different charger on it. Big largemouth this came up. Well, he's not that big. I thought he was a lot bigger when he jumped. That's a long, skinny, beat up looking fish. Not many bites today, but good fish biting. He is so skinny. Man, I just seen that big mouth come up. I thought he was massive. He just slurped it down. I mean, he didn't smash it. He just sounded like a bloop. Sound like a snook hit it. He just hooked in the belly, making him feel huge. Man, these are good fish I'm catching for kayak. That's a big fish for Norman. I got 3 pounds. His jaw's clicking. I don't like that. Somebody broke his jaw. Probably get him back in there quick. Chunk. Seen that one too. Again. My line is wrapped. What is going on with my rod? Oh my gosh. Just like that one. Come out from underneath the float and smashed it. This fish is just skinny and beat up. God, definitely been caught before. He's got a hole in his bottom. Camera is going. I think the camera wasn't going last time, guys. Same thing. Come out from these black floats. The last one hit it right at the kayak. This probably about that same size. Look bigger in the water, but they always do. Look at, I mean, look at the size of that fish's head. He's so skinny. I wonder if he's got plastics in his belly. Some of these spots are just shouldn't be this skinny. Man, another long skinny spot. Fluke is working. Had my line wrapped the whole way. That you see a big fish come out from and eat, like, that's what I like about fluke. Watch them eat it. I think that's why people like fishing glide baits too. Top water, same thing. I love watching them come eat it. That fish is long as hell. It's another 1975. Another 1975. He might not quite be touching. Another giant spot. It's a lot like the last one. He did not fight at all. I'm lucky because my line was wrapped at the top of my, I just scared to let the line get loose. And he probably got caught with a treble hook bait because look at the top of his head. Probably a whopper plopper, I would guess, but who knows. Make sure they get strength to swim off. There he goes. That's another beat up fish. 3 fish, 275, 279, and a 280. Like 3 nice fish. Well guys, ended up having a pretty successful day. I was thinking they'd be chewing with this hurricane coming in, or the front from the hurricane, but it was really slow. It was slow bite, but the ones I caught were nice. I caught like 4 over 2.5 pounds, 3 between 275 and 2.8, but they look like a retread. They're beat up fish. They're good kayak fish. Of course they bite when it doesn't count. I mean, I hope they're biting like this next week. I'll be in the monthly, which is only a little bit of money, but hopefully they're really biting October 7th. That's when I want to catch some big ones. I know they'll bite topwater. I'm done for posting these videos before the tournament because now anybody can go and copy what I'm doing, but bites always changing. I think I found a plan B with the fluke. I mean, caught some good fish on that. 2 giant long spots. I mean, they're skinny, but really long spots. They'll go far in a kayak tournament. It's fun catching them on moving baits, watching them smash a fluke, eat a topwater. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thanks for watching. See you next time on MC Bassett.